And next up, and also in the studio this afternoon, playing the game with us of how many musicians does it take to completely fill up a Radiolex studio on a Thursday afternoon, has traveled from Grayson, Kentucky to be with us. Please welcome Dustin Burchett, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you all?
Doing very good. So, Dustin, you are one of the veterans of the Josie Music Awards. How does it feel to be a multiple nominee for the Josie Music Awards over the years, and what are you looking forward to the most this year?
Well, you know, the first time I got nominated, I really had no clue about the Josie Awards. And, you know, the years that's leading up to this one, you know, we had a couple nominations, and then now we've got, I think, 3. It's just, it's a humble experience, and everybody in the independent music needs to witness it, at least feel it at least once or twice. It's a great opportunity.
So talk about specifically the categories you've been nominated in this year.
Yeah, we've got, see, I'm looking here on the phone.
So many he don't even remember.
Artist of the Year, Modern Country. Male Vocalist of the Year in the JMA Alum Country. And then Impact Song of the Year for a song that me and a good friend wrote for PTSD. So we had a buddy that done a couple tours in Iraq that we kind of sat down with on the second verse of the song, and then the drums. We got a little military drum beat in the second verse, and it brings chills to you, you know, when you hear it.
I wanted to add to talk to us about Social Impact Song of the Year, because Taylor Hernley is another artist that's within our circle, Overtones, that is nominated. That is one that we see several musicians from Kentucky show up on.
Well, I think I don't even recall them being a social impact category in the coming years, but I mean, that means a lot to me, you know, with especially the veterans, and you know, we all know you know, how that affects them coming home. And, I mean, you know, we witness it. So I just feel that this song relates to not just our military, but, I mean, people in general working, you know, I mean, the stress. So it's just, it's a good song. When you hear it, it relates to a lot, which that's a lot of the music that we play.
Now, I'm sorry, did you say that this song is the one that sings about the PTSD? Or was this another song?
No,
this is the song.
Well, the song that we're playing is not.
Oh, okay.
No, this is not. This one that is Where Did Time Go? But it just kind of brings you back to a little of what we need in our day-to-day lives. So this is just a song from the heart, you know. Where Did Time Go? That's probably one of the favorites that I've written.
Now, you have also been a performer at the Josie Music Awards in the past, and you're performing this year?
No, I am not.
So for those who are performing, can you give them any advice and talk about that experience?
Yeah, there's tons of people there. You know, the people that are there to see you, and it's one of those things everybody says, you never know who's going to be there. You never know. But just you know, make sure your gear's there. The guys that are doing the sound, all the way down to the janitors, just they are there to help you. So, you know, just make sure you have your gear. They will point you in the right direction.
And also, we had the pleasure and honor of seeing Jeannie Seeley at the Josie Music Awards, as well as Lacey J. Dalton, who sang 16th Avenue.
You know, the thing about it is, Renee, and it's just the fact that you're at an award show with musicians, people in your field. So, like you said, you don't know who's going to be there.
You have no idea.
You have no idea. And it's a room full of people that do what you do, and there's also, instead of musicians, there's promoters, there's booking people, there's concert. I mean, there's so much potential to meet somebody to put you in the right direction. So anytime you get an opportunity to perform or be nominated to go, or just go, go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be staying down there Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because if a lot of people don't realize, but that's the songwriters' nights in Nashville. So, you know, I'm going to hit a couple of those up, play some music while I'm down there on Monday and Tuesday, and, you know, get a benefit from the entire feel of it. So, yeah, it's great.
Dustin, do you go to the Bluebird while you're there?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. The Bluebird, Songwriters Alley, all that stuff down there is great.
So you're familiar with the town?
Yes, a little bit. I mean, you know, we had opportunity to move there about 5 years ago. I turned it down just for some other reasons, you know, we won't discuss. But, yes, I love it. I try to go there as much as possible to interact with the people. And I tell everybody that, you know, get down there, get introduce yourself. Get in the riders. Get with the riders and learn. And that's. You never know.
Absolutely. And, in today's age, we don't have to actually live in Nashville anymore to make music or even go to Hollywood to make movies. With the way things are now, you can do things right here. There's so many artists that have just made a name for themselves just living here in the state still. So even when you get to that point of fame and success, you don't even have to leave your home state anymore.
Nope.
So this song that we are going to play today, Dustin, it's called Where Did Time Go? Mm-hmm. I love the title. What went behind you naming it Where Did Time Go?
I've got a daughter, and she is 13. She's actually at a volleyball game right now. But, me and my wife was just cruising through life until she came along, and then it was just like, bam, 13 years. Mm-hmm. And I thought, a buddy looked at me, was drinking some beer, and he said, "Where did time go?" And I thought, what a hook.
Yeah.
What a hook.
Simple,
man.
but
yes.
true.
Yeah, and then it evolved.
All right, well, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's play a little Dustin Burchett with Where Did Time Go?
Wish they made trucks like they used to. I wish they'd get back to the real news. I wish that old water hole was just deep enough to jump right in and have a little fun. I wish every porch still had a swing. Every house had a tin roof for when it rained. And it was the little things that made life worthwhile. What it wouldn't give just to see you smile. We grew up and settled down. We made our names around these little towns. Kids have moved on. Look at how they've grown. We always say things move slow, but where did time go? Grandpa said 50 years of love. Believe me, son, it just ain't enough. You live your life, boy, you'll be okay. But just remember to get on your knees and pray. We grew up and settled down. Made our names around these little towns. Kids have moved on. Look at how they've grown. We always say things move slow. Where did time go? Where did time go? We grew up and settled down. We made our names around these little towns. The kids have moved on. Look at how they've grown. We always say things move slow. Where did time go?
Thank you, Dustin, so much for being with us here this afternoon in the Radiolex studio.